work out? What made you mad? You can write that stuff down easy. Why? Because you're thinking about it. It's at the forefront of your mind. And listen, what you think about, you bring about. Okay? Now listen. It's not that because you're thinking these negative and bad thoughts, I want you to refuse the idea. And I used to think this. I used to think, well, because I'm thinking these bad thoughts, I'm bringing more negativity and bad things into my life. All right? Now look, this might get a little deep on you. We're living in a 3D world. We're living in a physical world. Listen, if you turn on the TV, music, even social media, you know it's not the news. I was going to say the newspaper, but do we still have newspapers? I don't know. Open them up. You're going to see negativity, right? Y'all know that on this plane, this third dimensional plane that we're living in, this reality that we're living in right now, you guys know it doesn't take long for negativity to come your way, to see it on the TV, to hear it in music, okay? News is surrounding us. It's a part of this 3D world, okay? But listen, you can rise above it. Rise above it, okay? Nobody wants negative to happen in their life. Nobody. Type a 1 in the chat if you can agree with what I'm saying. Nobody wants bad things to happen to them. Even when 2018, I'm still secretly looking for something to save me. We always look for something that'll save us, right? But I'm going to tell you, I'm giving you a key. It's you yourself that's going to save you. I know you think you can't do it. I know you think you don't have the power. I understand it. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's because you don't know how. But understand this. What you want, wants you. Write that down. What you really, 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 really want, wants you. Nobody wants negative things to happen to them. Nobody wants bad things to happen to them. We all want to be healthier. We want to be wealthier. We want love in our life. We want to be so in love, right? And there's nothing wrong with any of that. We should have all of that. We should live in abundance. Abundance of positivity. Abundance of everywhere you turn, great things are happening to you. But I'm going to tell you that can be your world. If it's not right now, it can be your world, okay? It certainly can be. But you got to change this right here. Now, I said, what you want, wants you. And nobody wants bad things to happen to you. So when you have negative thoughts and bad things seem to be happening to you at every realm, understand this. You are not bringing it upon yourself, because the core of you does not want bad things to happen to you. The core of you doesn't want that. But let me tell you what happens. It's even in the Bible. I'm not here to preach. I'm not a religious person. I'm more of a spiritual person, right? I grew up in the church, but I'm not a religious person. There are basic principles and truths that I abide by, okay? And one of them is this, and it was in the Bible. Now, some of you are Bible scholars on here. Maybe you can go ahead and give me the biblical verse for this, okay? But there is a passage in the Bible when there was an angel. I think his name was Raphael, or it could have been Michael. But there was a person, and they wanted something, right? And Raphael, the angel, went out to try to bring this thing forth. But he got tripped up, right? Because he was wrestling with a demon or something like that, right? Wrestling. And so the thing that the person wanted, it tarried because Raphael got caught up and was fighting this negative or demonic evil force, right? Guess what? So that thing that the person wanted, it wasn't that it wasn't coming to them. Raphael went out to go get it. You see? It was that it got tripped up. Raphael had to fight. Well, what does that mean, Val, in today's terms? Today's terms, it means this. It is true. What you want wants you. What you really want wants you. But it's that negative thought, that doubt, that fear, that I don't know if I'm worthy, that I don't know if I got it what it takes, that doubt, that low self-esteem, that low feeling of low self-worth, that I'm not good enough, that comparing yourself to other people. Guess what? That's what Raphael had to fight. You see, it was slowing you down. It was slowing down the thing from coming to you. And it's never that you're not good enough. It's never that you don't deserve good things. It's not none of that. But it's that little seed of doubt, fear, that gets crept up. We get hung up on it. And what it does, that thing that's coming towards us is good, that we are saying, man, this is what I want. We're actually starting to repel it with doubt. We repel it, or we stop it from coming to us. It's not that it doesn't want to come to us, but it's just something that's blocking it. It's that doubt. It's that fear that's blocking it. Okay? And it can't come in, or it just seems like it's taking forever. But that's what it is, guys. But once you make up in your mind that this is what you want, and that you deserve it, and that you're worthy for it, man, that thing start coming on in. But let a little flicker of doubt, a little flicker of fear, it's going to slow it down, or it's going to make it repel it. It can't. Okay? So, do you guys understand what I'm saying?